Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States.
I regret very much that Nancy and I cannot be with you as you gather for your Grand Lodge Convention. But I take a special pleasure in bringing greetings to all the Elks and their families. During my 7.5 years in Washington, I have had a wonderful relationship with your organization as your members have reached out to our young people and our older soldiers, providing a helping hand to the less fortunate in so many different ways. I thank you for your prayers and your continued support. Back in 1981, as we first started coming to grips with the awesome federal budget, I gave a speech suggesting that people in the private sector might be able to help out with some of the government programs that were being cut back. One of the first people I heard from after that speech was Raymond Arnold, a lawyer in Jackson, Michigan, who just happened to be the new Grand Exalted Ruler of the Elks. Ray sent me a telegram pledging that your organization would redouble its involvement in volunteer programs. He said the Elks had been helping their neighbors since the Johnstown flood, and there was no reason they couldn't do more. And you fulfilled that pledge. You put more money into Elk scholarships that help so many deserving youngsters. You built more hospitals and rehabilitation centers. You stepped up your visits to VA medical centers. You sponsored more bands and athletic teams. You added to the number of scout troops and boys and girls clubs. You got more kids involved in your wonderful hoop shoot basketball competition. Right now in Alaska, in Maine, in Minnesota, in New Jersey, and in other places all over the country, there are more young people attending camps operated by the Elks. You also took on a big new task, helping make our young people and their parents aware of the awful consequences of drug abuse. You have been a catalyst in your local communities, organizing more than 3,000 separate drug education programs. You have worked with law enforcement agencies and other civic groups, contributing manpower, materials, and money to get the job done. The list goes on and on. You have reached over 3.5 million kids and at least 1 million parents. We wish you a successful convention as you renew old friendships and make new ones. We know that you're going back home filled with new enthusiasm and commitment. Keep on holding out a hand to those who need a lift, the disabled veteran, the handicapped young adult who needs rehabilitation, the bright kid with hidden talents, the youngster who has never loved. Keep on proving every day that the spirit of the Elks is the spirit of America. Nancy joins me in extending to you all a heartfelt thank you. God bless you all.